Greetings and salutations, everyone. I hope you guys are having a fantabulous Tuesday. You already know why I'm here. I am here for another book review, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Loving a Soulless Thug, Part 2 by Jushelle Smiter. Thank you, Jushelle, again for sending me Part 2. I definitely appreciate it. And I hope that you, along with the rest of these people, enjoy the review. Alright, so there's so much that I want to say. Like, I wrote two things of notes down because I just wanted to make sure, like, I have a tendency of rambling, so I just wanted to make sure that I stayed focused. There was so much to talk about in this installment, and all I can say is, whew. First, I want to say that although it did have quite a bit of stuff that happened, I felt like it was just a little rushed. I felt like the book was a little rushed, but that's just me. I still enjoyed it nonetheless, but like I said, I felt like it was a little rushed. The timeline it was just like fast, but I guess maybe it's just a fast-paced book. I don't know. But let's get into it. Okay, so if you haven't read Part 1, please read Part 1. It's definitely good. Part 2 is just as good as Part 1, if not better. Okay? And I'm not just saying that because she sent me the book. This is my honest opinion. Y'all already know. For y'all that have seen my videos, y'all already know I'm honest to the core. Alright, so where do I even start? Okay, first of all, I want to say Jason by far is still the man. I have nothing bad that I can say or want to say about Jason. Like, he's just level-headed. He's just the man to his woman. Although I'm a little perturbed about the fact that him, along with Freddie, is just clueless to Michael and his dumbass shenanigans. Okay, I just want to make that clear. I am not happy to the fact that they just can't get it together and see the dumb stuff that Michael is putting them through. Like, everything is happening because I feel like everything is happening because of Michael. Now, although the book started off talking about Bobby and her, what happened to her, it was sad. It was hard to read. And needless to say, those brothers and those cops, they really just don't care. They really don't care. They just, especially the brothers, like Ken and Ken Kelly, they just ruthless as all get up. And I don't understand why Michael feels bad when you are the cause of all of this. Like, this stuff could have been nipped in the bud a long time ago, but no. And I understand that, he has a backstory and he went through some stuff growing up, but dude, like, these were the people that took care of you growing up, even through everything you went through, but you still just decided to do the fuck shit that you did. Eddie, I was a little confused because it said both of her secrets. Now, I know the one secret, but I don't know, maybe I missed something. What was the other secret? Like, I'm a little confused. The relationship with her and Jason, it wasn't so bad, with the secret. It didn't really dive much into it. It was more like a surface, but we didn't really get to the point where it really caused friction in their relationship. Granted, I understand, the fact that she had some things she wanted to do and he was, not wanting her to do it because of the fact that everything that was happening, he felt like he couldn't protect her and his family and whatever. But I don't really think that their relationship was really in any kind of jeopardy. So that was cool. Freddie was just all over the place. Like, dude, like, when it came to Danny, I felt like they should have listened to Eddie, but, people just want to take take things as face value and keep it moving, and I don't know. It's just crazy, but Freddie was all over the place. It kind of sucks that he has a jacked up mom, and his dad, like, even though his dad was on his side, I was still kind of side-eyeing the dad. Because I feel that it should have been known to why your wife, Frankie, was cuckoo. Okay? And the truth about the whole situation about Danny and Rebecca and her retarded self, and we're going to get into Rebecca in a minute. But, everything that was going on and why Frankie was acting the way she was acting, or behaving the way she was behaving, because it wasn't no act. So she was behaving the way she was behaving, and it should have just been brought to light, especially with him being a grown man, and he totally understands and would know why his mom was acting the way she was acting and why she caused all the turmoil that she caused. Now let's get to Rebecca. Rebecca, you deserve what you got. Because from my understanding, from what I read, there was no friction between you and your mom. So why you would not listen to your mom and listen to this psycho lady that set you up for nothing but a downfall, I have no clue why. I don't know why you would want to be with a man that was already devoted to somebody else. I don't know why you would want to get yourself involved with the dumb bull crap that his mom wanted you to do and go through it. Like, you have nobody to blame but yourself. So you got exactly what you deserve, and I don't care what nobody say. That's my feelings, and that's just what it is. You never should have got involved with Frankie, especially after the dude told you what it was, and you should have just kept it moving and found somebody else that you wanted to be with, okay? Woo! Rebecca was just doing way too much. She was just doing way too much for nothing. For nothing. Alright, Ken Kelly and Ken. Like I stated, them are some ruthless guys. And I understand it's kind of sad because of what they went through, but that gives no just cause to sit here and go and just continue to live the turmoil that you lived through. And they sister Kendra, you deserve what you got too, because at the end of the day, like, you fell in love with somebody who didn't want you either, and they wasn't going to fall in love with you, and they told you what it was, and then you turned around and did some shiesty shit only to be the number one reason to your downfall. Like, why would you even, knowing how your brothers are and knowing how y'all grew up, why would you even put yourself in that predicament? Granted, I understand that you feel like you didn't have a choice, but the choice you chose, it was dumb. And you got the outcome you got, so you can't blame nobody but yourself. Natasha, don't really have much to say on Natasha, except for she just kind of like came out of nowhere. I just always find it funny how people just so fall in love with people that they don't even really know. Like, even though, he told her a lot about his past and the stuff that he went through and the stuff that he did, like, it was kind of messed up what happened to her, though. I mean, dealing with, Freddie, it was messed up what happened to Natasha. It was messed up what happened to Rebecca. It was messed up what happened to his dad. Like, damn. And his son. time, them brothers are ruthless. It just baffles me to the fact that I don't understand. Like, you guys have all of these people on your team, and none of y'all could do anything to these brothers. Like, y'all supposed to be ruthless. Y'all supposed to be averse in technology, and you got this guy that could track this person, and this, and the other, and you couldn't find Bobby, and you can't find the brothers, and you can't stop all this from happening, and it's just like, what are y'all good for? Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand what are y'all good for? Like, yeah, y'all there at the drop of a dime, but what about all the beforehands to prevent all this stuff from happening? Like, what? It's just nerve-wracking. It's just nerve-wracking. Y'all got your ears to the street, so y'all don't know nothing? Nothing? Like, god dang. Nothing? The Detective Ralph and Detective Kojak. I don't understand why Detective Ralph got what he got and Detective Kojak only got what he got. Like, I'm just like, I felt like Detective Kojak was more hands-on with the bullcrap than Detective Ralph. Like, compared to what Detective Ralph got, Detective Kojak just got a slap in the face. Like, y'all just terrorized poor Detective Ralph. Like, what about Detective Kojak? Like, I don't think his punishment for his crimes. Like, And then for him to constantly mention Michael, and y'all just let it just go over your heads. Like, come on, bruh. Like, y'all been thinking this dude's suspect the whole time, and y'all still don't question, y'all still don't make him tell you. Like, every time, I understand that. Every time he goes to tell you something else happened, but it's like, come on. Michael, I'm so done with Michael. I'm so done with Michael. Somebody just need to be gone with him, because I'm just like, dude. Again, all this could have been prevented had you said something a long time ago. First of all, you shouldn't have got involved with the damn Kendra. If you love Bobby so much, that's why I just don't understand how somebody say they love somebody so much, but you're constantly out here just being community dick. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I really, really don't. And if she doesn't have the qualities that Bobby has all the way around, like, what is it? Like, you can get a wet pussy anywhere. You can get the Venus flytrap anywhere. Like, but if you have somebody who's down for you and you just throw it all away, and then you constantly like, I feel like you didn't even really care about Bobby, because at the end of the day, you did not avenge her death. I feel like you didn't really care about her. Just like, I feel like Freddie don't care about nobody but himself. He is soulless, and so is Michael. Felt like Michael way more soulless than Freddie. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel, and that's just like, this dude is like, Michael, no lie, Michael is like one of my favorite names. Like, my son is named Michael, my brother's named Michael. Michael is one of my favorite names all time. But this Michael, a disgrace to the damn name. Like, I just don't understand. And last but not least, Danny. I'm on the fence with Danny. Danny, I mean, really? You just give up that easy? I felt like you didn't want Freddie to know. That you did not want him to know, because you could have contacted his dad. You gonna sit here and believe what this lady, like, you gonna believe that Eddie really didn't care. Like, come on. Like, I feel like you really didn't want Freddie to know. That's just how I feel. That's just me. I know it's just a book. These characters aren't real, but that's just how I feel. Okay, we're gonna pretend like this is a show, a reality show, and this is just how I feel. I feel like Danny did not want nobody to like Freddie. Like Freddie, she didn't want Freddie to know. Okay, that's just how I feel about it. And all of this stuff about somebody being honest and blah blah blah, want yakety smackety, whoop de woo. You full of shit. So you should just stay gone and live your life and whatever. Because I'm sick of you. So there was a lot of stuff going on in this book. And I mean, it was just taking you through it. It was like one thing was happening after another. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was definitely action-packed though. It made you mad. It made you happy. It made you pissed off. It made you want to fight. Definitely made me want to torture. Y'all know I'm a big torture fan, so some of y'all need to be tortured. Some of y'all need to be tortured. And the way y'all that Detective Ralph was tortured, Detective Kojak should have got 100 times worse than what he got. That's just my take. But all in all, y'all, this book really did not disappoint. I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the next installment, because everybody was just losing their mind. And I really, really, really want to know what happens to Michael, because I'm just done with him. I'm just too through and too done and too over Michael. And I just want something really, really bad. Like, I really don't want them to kill him. I really don't. I want them to torture him and do all kinds of stuff to him, like what happened to Bobby. And like what happened to all of the other females and everybody else. But I just want him on the brink of death, but not totally dead, and just brought back to perfect health, and then start all over again. I want him to live in a constant hell. But that's just me. So, with that being said, I know, I mean, I'm just ready for part 3. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Take your time. But I'm interested to see, and I'm ready for part 3 or the next installment. However many parts will be of this book, I'm ready for it. I definitely am. So that was my take on Loving a Soulless Thug Part 2 by Jushelle Smiter. If you guys have any comments or whatever, please feel free to let me know. Alright? So with that being said, again, thank you, Jushelle. I definitely appreciate it. I love you guys. Don't forget, reading is always fundamental. And peace out.